Another based Kuno main. Down the drain.
Sucks.
I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Suck. Suck.
All right. I heard the car start. Our boy Nuke has dropped another video. The meme lord himself. Honestly, Black Desert has been missing stuff like this. Yeah, we haven't had somebody that's done like consistent meme videos in a long time. Hopefully he's got his outro in here. He needs to put his outro in these videos. His outro is one of the best outros I have ever seen. Nuke, if you watch this, please put your outro. The little explodey bomb. There's a nuke in the building. That shit's crazy, bro. The intro already slaps. The outro slaps too.
Bro, I'm gonna sit my ass here every single day.
All right. We already know. We already know. We already know it. I gotta move us.
This week to keep denying this PvE alliance, bro, until they disband. For the love of God, and I hope our leadership does the same. Like,
Wait, are the red guilds the only actual PvP guilds? Wait, so there are 4 actual PvP guilds in EU dropping on Calpheon and Kama. Working as intended. I think that the recent change will help it, but they'll just go drop on Medaya. They'll go drop Medaya and Valencia.
I hope our leadership does the same. Every single day of the week, I will sit my ass here the entire week. And
what Jason is not telling you is that he's getting guaranteed rewards on Uncapped every single day of the week. It's like, I will sit here and protest this free money. This tens of billions of silver that we don't want to make, but we have to. God.
Until they off.
Until they, that's right, Jason. You
like
tell
it,
them.
you're Delulu.
What I don't like
All the sex we want to have, we don't want to have, but we have to.
about this is that for the rest of my video life now, I'm tied to doing node wars. Every second day I need to go fucking hit the fort, do the fun shit.
Byrog is doing node wars? Well, congratulations, Jay. It's working. Everyone is getting involved and for the life skill scroll. Exactly. Congratulations, Jay. Everyone is getting involved in node wars. Guys, it's working as intended.
To get the buff.
Yep.
So the rest of the game doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time.
It's so dysfunctioning. Why is everyone hating? I say the
If I don't hear nothing but bangers, like at least twice in this video, he's failed.
most base shit. Some worked hard, played for years, do PvP, and then they end up like playing the game for 20 minutes, close it, hop on League because the game ain't it anymore.
All guild boss, pop everything.
Yeah, there's a decent coalition of people that really only log in for node wars, and that coalition of people is dying quickly.
Everybody, hit the fort. Take it. No one's stopping it. Baby, that's all I know. Yeah, baby. Okay. Back.
He's saying BAG, guys, just to be clear, he's saying bag for the rewards. Jesus Christ, Aurelio. Could you please enunciate? You're gonna get me canceled.
Wait 10 seconds. Wait out the back. These motherfuckers.
Man loads, this coming from me, but your guild bitch made. On God, Dodge chose to lose Lamau classic Digi, bro.
I hate to be this guy. I have to be the receipts guy. I hate being the receipts guy. But wasn't it Digital that was dropping on Uncapped basically all of last week by themselves, willing to fight anybody? and then no one was there, so they finally said F it, and then dropped on Medaya instead. And it was, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was in fact Cho Nation that was dropping on T1, right? It's tough to hear Norelio with Root's dick so far down his throat, man. That's crazy. He's just being inflammatory. He's just trying to shit. He's just trying to piss off Digi. That's what he's doing. I just want to be honest. Like, Cho's been the one that's dropping on T1s. It's been Digi that's been on Uncapped waiting for someone to fight. Let's just be honest. Okay? We all saw it. You missed a meme. Did I miss a meme? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Man low.
Oh, my. Yeah, so Norelio is a top-tier shit starter. He doesn't give a f about Digi. He doesn't give a f about Cho Nation. He don't give a f. But he is really good at farming them off of each other for content. When Digi is winning, he farms Cho. When Cho is winning, he farms Digital. And around the cycle goes.
This coming from me, but your guild bitch made. On God, Dodge Cho to lose Lamau, classic Digi, bro.
Yeah, so he got his kill stolen and he just uninstalled the game. What class is he playing? Oh, it's a Kuno. Honestly, that's probably a long time coming. Let's be honest, guys. Yeah, let's be honest. He already hates himself. Another based Kuno main. Down the drain.
Sucks.
I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Suck. Suck. Sucks. Suck. They suck.
We will make it look nice later. Yep. All for the later. All part of the grand plan, bro. I'm like the J, you know? It's all part of the great master plan.
Guys, there's a node war going on right now. I'm not joking. He does this during node war now. This is what he does.
Nothing but bangers.
There it is. There it is. Oh, God. Nothing but bangers, boys. My God, how long was he painting, man?
This is so bad. Everything about this is scuffed. I wanna be honest. Everything about this is scuffed.
What are you doing? What is that gonna... not the Bugattis. Not the Bugattis, man. What are you doing?
I'm going crazy in the Node War.
Jay told the story how he shot a cannon in the Tier 1 Node War, and it was so much fun. He wants to apply QL changes for cannoneers. So they even talked about Node Wars. They talked about Jay.
That's true. I do remember that. I don't need the receipts for that. I can confirm that happened 100%.
Playing a Node 1, the first late night left talk, end of October 2023. End of November, 1 month later, suddenly he gets the whiteboard out and he's painting some circles, and he's like, okay, from now on, this is how Node was going to work. So when was this decision made? Who introduced the system and how did they come up with it? The thing is, then you didn't hear anything about it for a month. You didn't hear anything for a month until it finally came to the until it suddenly came to live servers. End of November, no damage was done except to the whiteboard. Yeah.
Except to the whiteboard.
So, but you can wipe that clean, and then you can ask your players, do you want this? And you can get the feedback. Is this a good idea? What do you think about it? Like you ask, for example, your partners all over the world, because there probably is a partner program in every region.
Oh,
and you ask,
actually, in Korea, they removed the partner program to Jules because they didn't feel it was valuable enough to keep around. That is correct. So in Korea, the only region that they typically listen to, they have removed the partner program. That's right. That happened right around the time that Twitch went down in Korea. Parliament just said, okay, no more creators. Done. YouTube who? Other platforms where? Nope, we just don't want to support our creators in their greatest time of need. I will never forget that. Like, literally, the creators in Korea were already down that particular week because they lost Twitch as a platform and they had to go start on a new platform. And that's going to be hard as it is. That's going to be really hard to just start from scratch on a new platform after Twitch basically told you to go f yourself. Okay? Then to have the company who you literally make content for then tell you, yeah, you're not worthwhile enough for us to do anything with, so we're just going to remove our program altogether. That's crazy. It also demonstrates just how much the Korean office values content creators. I am so glad the North American and EU offices actually value content creators. It's insane.
You talk to people.
But also understand that the only people they really truly listen to are their own Korean players. That's why Korea gets everything before we do, and they play test it for us. Right? And again, the Korean content creators were basically removed. They said, good, get rid of them.
And you're like, so
I didn't say that, but it's implied.
If you would do this and that is how it would be shared out, would this be a good idea? And then you make the decision, you develop it or not. But if you sign up for a no war, in the end you're just AFKing on a tower evening after evening after evening.
Yep.
It's so disrespectful to play people's time, and people are just going to sooner or later say, okay, I'm out, I'm not going to do this anymore.
The rewards are really good for now, but I'm going to tell you right now, eventually people are just going to say, yeah, this just isn't worth my time. The same thing happened with Boss Blitz. Okay? And Boss Blitz was actually good content, and even still, people were like, I just don't want to do it anymore. Guaranteed that's what happens with Node Wars too. Eventually, people are going to be like, yeah, I just don't want to do this anymore.
Also, there's so many logical flaws in the system. Like, the highest bracket, yeah, player cap wise, and
the fact is, this game makes any money from the non-stop abuse is to the global player base. Brownie, I'm not exactly sure what you were trying to say there. I'm not exactly sure what you were trying to say.
The 70 player uncapped gives the best participation rewards, which is just simply they didn't think it's.
Why do you have a pen tongue rat earring on? Why do you have a cup on it? Why the f don't you have a pen earring or a pen ring? Why do you... What? You have two pen debos with a Kaposha ring on. What's happening?
True, because that, of course.
Yeah, maybe he's got his T1 gear on, guys. That's cope. Yeah, okay, yeah. T1 gear. Yeah. T1 gear. That's why he has the other tongue rat on too.
This means that this is the bracket where you bait the most snipes. Bracket with the fewest potential participants anyways is then the bracket that incentivizes snipes the most. And the next thing that is eventually going to happen is that sieges will suffer from it, because when the guilds are falling apart, when the alliances are falling apart because of Node Wars, they're not coming back together on Saturdays for sieges.
Correct. And then the communities fundamentally collapse. He's absolutely right. When the PvP like guilds start falling apart, those are the people, like, guys, think about it. Basically, the only thing that really brings people together in this game is PvP. Like, is large-scale PvP particularly. Right? So Node Wars and Siege. When those communities start collapsing, you start to lose your community.
Now, like, it just doesn't fit. If you want
the large-scale PvP community has the most active guilds in the game.
Just run
that's the truth.
around and do that shithousery troll PvP that we have seen today in Valencia, hey, then be my guest. Then do it. But then don't ask people to still pull 70 players for for Calphion and Karma Sylvia.
Correct.
And give people a 30-player uncapped bracket. And then don't ask people to still have these insanely large alliances and guilds ready for the 100 up to 100 people sieges on Saturdays.
Correct.
It just doesn't fit. It just doesn't
100%. Completely agree. Couldn't be any more based.
make sense. And you can't just act like sieges and node wars are two complete different. It's from top to bottom, not thought, which is kind of.
It also extends to open world PvP. Let's be honest, guys. Most open world PvP is not bringing you together with other players because it's usually just 1v1s at grind zones and people griefing you, whatever. However, the good open world PvP, the stuff that you remember, is the one where you hopped in voice with the homies and there was like 20 or 30 of you, maybe there were even 5 and 10 of you that got together in the open world and fought together against a common enemy, and that was fun. Right? That's already been basically removed. That's already been basically removed. But like, then they pivot and they're like, okay, we need to remove Node Wars now too. The next pivot will be Siege. I will almost guarantee the developers have already said once that they said they feel like Node Wars is tied to Siege. So they wanted to make the old Node War system was built. And if you remember, it's on their official channel. They said it's built to teach you the mechanics that you're also going to need for Siege. This was their last Node War system. I remember because I was there. I watched it. Okay. Now now Node Wars doesn't prep you for Siege mechanics at all. Nothing whatsoever. So Siege is the next thing that they will change. Guaranteed, Siege is going to get a major overhaul soon. At least open world PvP can still happen in a large scale. You can still get together with your homies in the same vein and PvP with each other. It happens less because you can't just bully other guilds now, but you can still do that. In Node Wars, it's completely collapsing. That entire way of life is completely collapsing. I mean, why would you even have people in voice anymore? You don't need to be in voice.
Crazy, if you ask me, because we got first introduced to this Node War system when Jay got the whiteboard out on the 27th of November 2023. This was like 6 months.
First time played BDO. I learned a lot from you guys. Thanks, Weedy. How you doing, buddy? Now you're living the content.
Ago. So if you need 6 months to shape out a Node War system like this, then it it should have
It's not seaworthy.
less flaws than this. Like if you want to deliver people,
I would agree with him. It's almost embarrassing they spent so long trying to develop something like this, and this is what we got.
more fun Node War.
Like the argument that more people are participating in Node War than ever doesn't hold water. Like that's an argument from somebody that's on copium. Because like we just saw what's happening on EU, right? It's like 5 actual guilds. Like
Node War content
What's up, Cons?
than what they had. There's no way around that you either you have people working for you that are active in guilds and actively play this content, or you talk to them. And the latter is definitely the easier way, just so that you get an idea of how people organize the guilds and what they actually want. I think that they are listening to feedback, but I think that many people working on this game just have a complete different opinion.
bang on. They are in fact hearing your feedback. They just don't care. I strongly believe that they are hearing the feedback. Strongly. Because I think the NA and EU CMGM teams do their job. To say that they're simply not hearing the feedback would be to say that that team is not doing its job. And I've misspoken on this a number of times too. But they're hearing it. They just don't care. They said, nope, we know what's best for the game. We're going to do it this way.
About how this game should work and how this game should be played, and this does not match what the players want or what the majority of players want. And this is nothing, that is not my subjective opinion. I'm doing this for a very long time. Like, I'm following this game very closely for a very long time.
Longer than me. Wrapping it up on Friday, June. This is our last Node War. Wrapping up on June 1st. After that, Otters is retiring from the Node War scene or will remain a community guild. This isn't goodbye forever from Node Wars, though. Who knows what the future holds? Yep. Another one bites the dust. I mean, I stopped doing Node Wars too. Why would I bother? Why would I waste my time? Maybe we go for some rewards later with Reassembled, but it ain't worth it, man. It simply ain't worth it. Like, you just do it for fun, for rewards. That's what Node War is now. It's some, like, fun little RBF game mode that you can do for rewards for a few minutes each day if you want to do it. Sadly, the people that actually want to do Node War are the competitive, sweaty, like the people that love, like, ranked in League of Legends, right? Like, does anyone in the audience feel like you can never play anything in League of Legends unless it's ranked? Right? Like, pretty much in almost any game, right? Those people, that's what Node Wars and Siege and AOS, that's what those game modes are designed for, those people. The competitive sweat lords. Like, you're wasting your time unless there's a purpose behind what you're doing, right? Like, unless there's, like, a ladder there, right? Like, it's not, Node Wars aren't meant for everybody. Siege is not meant for everybody. It's kind of niche content. But, like, if you can kill the competitiveness of that content, you've essentially killed the content. And that's exactly what they've done. I'm 6 years off the drugs. I haven't played League in probably 4 or 5 years now. Here's the Nuke video right here. It's always nothing but bangers from Nuke. Nothing but bangers, guys.